What's good, YouTube? I know the damn camera's working. Want to tell you a little bit about what I'm gonna talk about today. I'm gonna talk about my new pickups. I'm gonna talk about how I curate my collection because somebody asked, but I'm gonna go further in that. I'm just gonna talk about a few things that I haven't talked about. Pick this up today. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to hang her up. I'm not gonna open it, but I'm having fun. I will not like I am all in on this line for the most part. Once it gets past key characters, like if they do web store or some shit, I'm not doing all that because I don't have space. I really don't. Yeah, so I like this, but here's what's funny. When this line first started, they were like, this is like Leonardo was one of the first ones. This is what if Leonardo himself went into the He-Man world, Masters of the Universe. But when I start seeing other shit, like, okay, Mikey's a given because he's kind of cosplaying. But there are other people, Raphael. He's like Raphael, but Ram Man mixed together. That's doing the same shit that used to happen in the 90s. Like, that's a mashup. That's not really a crossover. It's a mashup, like to where he's Ram Man, you know what I'm saying? But he's Raphael. Let's keep it real. Like, Raphael, would he have detached? I don't know, but I'm all in on the line. Let's keep it. There is one that I need to get, and that is that fucking, to me, that looks the best out of all of them, just because of the translucent and shit. One of the top two, and he's eluding me right now, is that motherfucking merman. I need that merman. But I'm not gonna do extra to get him. Like, that is just why, like, look at, like, if they're gonna do an exclusive, it should be abundant. When I found this was in store. Guess what? I have Walmart app. I have Walmart Plus. I scanned it, nowhere to fucking be seen. How the fuck is that possible? What the fuck are we doing? But whatever, man. Next thing that I picked up that I wanted to go over that I think is damn near one of my favorite figures now, this Hachiman. Get him in hand and feel him. No, you know, pause. This is fucking tight. Like, I feel like he belongs in Ronin Warriors or some shit. Like, I really love this figure. Like, I feel like you can put this with your NECA Turtles if you like to cross up shit. Like, this is a good fucking figure. This is a good fucking figure. I'm gonna say that again. This is a good fucking figure. Feels solid. I fucking love it. Definitely get that Hachiman. Was not really feeling him. Like, I didn't care. Didn't even remember that. I remember the episode a little bit, but not enough to where, like, I gotta go get Hachiman. But nah. Next up, I am glad I pre-ordered these because they're not in stock right now. So these two came, and they came with a little hammer. I keep feeling like it should have been a 3-pack. I gotta look up where this hammer goes to. I feel like it's the Wreckers or some shit like that. But these, I wanna say, I'm also glad I picked up that 4-pack, but I sold everything but Ransack. He's the only person who I even know their names. Like, I like that name. And I am glad. I see there's like another one that's supposed to complete this team. But as far as repaints go, this is like what I like with a repaint. These are different enough to where I can put them with my Insecticons. I gotta look up where they come from again. I don't quite remember, but I will tell you this, fucking definitely worth it. Once again, I love translucent plastic. Like, it just gives it a little bit more, like, these and the Headmasters I'm about to show you, like, to me just screams like 90s Transformers. I fucking love it. It's like this, but better, and I love that. I really do not like, but I still got it. I'm just talking. I'm not trying to dissuade people. I just don't like the painted. It really does feel like that Earthspark, or, you know, like the cheaper Transformers for kids. That's how I feel like this feels. But it was the only way for me to get them, so I got them. Funny that Bridge set is gonna use that Jazz. You know, that's supposed to be premium painted, but it's gonna use the Jazz that doesn't have this. But let me stop bitching and crying. That's basically what I'm doing. But that is the reason why, because I want to sell the old ones, but I dare not because I'm just not gonna do that. But yo, I don't even, like, I love these both equally. Like, I love that green and like that mustard yellow. I fucking love it. Fucking love it. So what I've been doing, and I've been watching a show called Love, Lies, and Robots. Love, Death, and Robots. Fucking love that show, by the way. I know I'm late to the party. But what I've been doing, I'm gonna touch up on the last thing, is more of this. So someone asked me, you know, like, to make a video, and I will, because I'm using what's called an Excel spreadsheet. What I do is when, like, I game somebody, I take their photo. I'm able to, because it's for our database, but I put the information in their photo. So I'm like, Why don't I do that with my figures? It's tedious as fuck, especially when you're starting from scratch, but that's how it is at my command. And like we played catch up, and now like when somebody checks in, boom, 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 that's only, so that at that point, like now all I gotta do is add this. Same thing I did for my comic books. But that has an app to where like I now know exactly what comics I have, which one I don't, because sometimes I pick up so many now I'll forget what issue. Like, do I already have that issue? Like Thundercats, I wanted both issue number ones, like I put in my previous video. But when it comes to this collecting thing, let's treat it like we really love it. Like, I'm only doing this because I'm preparing for my move, and I want to like chronological. I want to like basically inventory everything that I got in case something breaks or I forgot I sold something, stuff like that. This is just like a rough thing, but we should like be aware, like if we have like a collection that takes up a whole room, we should know exactly what we have and not require a receipt. Like, cause like when you file your taxes, you know, that's a whole nother thing, but luckily all my receipts are digital and I use my cards. So it's you know, there's no bullshit in me. It's itemized. If the IRS wants to be like, hey, well, show us this, you didn't do a review on that. The fact that I just put her on there, guess what? She's now deductible. True story. But long story short, yeah, we should know exactly what we have. And you should be able to go to your computer and use Control Find and say, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, something like that. And every HE man that comes up should be do-do-do-do. So that's what I'm doing, and I'll make a video about that. But that's pretty much what I'm doing, y'all. Yo, anyway, let me know how y'all think. What do y'all think? Did anybody pick up, like, I don't even know their names, so we're going to call them Big Bad Beetleborgs here. Did anybody pick up Big Bad Beetleborg Brown? Did anybody pick these up? Did they get them? Do y'all like them? If you didn't get these and you like Transformers, one recolor that I can definitely get behind are these two. And I hear like they really are a team. I don't know if it's UK or Japan. I kind of forget. But I like to look up like the history of like Transformers. What's his name? It goes dun 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 dun. So I like to look at what is it called? Primal. What is it? Rodimus Primal. And this other one, like, oh my God, he has an accent and he goes through the basics of this. I fucking love watching that when it comes to Transformers history. Fucking love it. So I'm gonna go back and watch it. That's another thing that I have fun when I get these figures that I don't know anything about. That just shows you, I wanted these because of how they looked. I don't even really pre-order Transformers anymore, but I wanted them because of how they looked. And like, I'm glad I did. But anyway, till later, y'all. Hoo-yah.